What's up, my brother? How you doing?
Oh man, it's another day in paradise, man. It's just grinding it out, man.
Yeah,
It's Monday, so everything's on the line.
right, right. And I took this one day because my wife was like, "You going to work Monday?" And I was like, "Yeah." Until I got some emails, was like, "No, these places are going to be closed." So I was like, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna take this day off."
Yeah, federal holiday, man.
Yeah,
And looking at it, you probably work with a lot of government contracts, don't you?
I do. I do.
Yeah,
A lot of the city agencies in
right.
New York City, and for the most part, the city agencies are the ones that's actually on the service contract, the monthly service contract. Rather, if there's monitoring a burglar alarm, a fire alarm system, or I'm just performing maintenance on the systems.
Right. Okay. All right.
Federal side is like installs, big installs.
Man, look, man. How long you been doing that? I'm sorry, I'm gonna be interviewing you, man.
That's what. Well, this is back and forth because, like,
Yeah, I already
we could
know.
definitely connect and whatnot
I
because
love it.
this is definitely an alignment because we trying to. I know I'm trying to help young brothers, man, and I know you're on the same path, man.
Yeah.
So coming together, joining forces, social media bring like-mindeds together.
Yeah.
But I've been doing my business. I've been in business since 2017, but
Okay.
I've been doing this as a technician since like 1999.
Wow.
Right.
Decided to. I know, me looking at the industry because we both in the trades of construction. It's like you would think, man, it's impossible for me to get there,
It
especially to
is.
see a black man do it. I'm
It
like,
is.
ain't no way, bro.
It is. It
There's
is.
no way
Let me tell you something. I don't think there's no black owned fire alarm companies that out here.
at all.
Nah, because there are so many. So especially in this field, there are only large companies, and if
Right.
you're not dealing with the large companies with the union workers, you're not really on that same type of playing field. Plus, to be an absolute fire alarm company, you got to have one of the panels behind you. What I mean by that is like a manufacturer. They
Right.
have
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
big guys. It's only four big guys out there, and if you're not selling $500,000 worth of equipment, you're not playing on that field. But
Right.
there's other ways to do it because I do have a panel, but there are other ways to do it. But you just won't be able to play up there.
That's when I look at it, from experience wise, especially in our industry, that piece of game right there is the key for a lot of those
It is.
niche trades that
It
I'm
is.
gonna be honest, it gives you a great lifestyle too.
It is.
Because
Absolutely.
elevator companies are going to be the same way. If you ain't got, home elevators, I'm talking about, if you ain't got a dealer that's going to supply you, and then, the license, bro, you hit.
Exactly.
You
And the
hit.
license is what separates you. The
Yeah.
license is what separates you. The certification is actually what changes the game for companies like small companies like my size and things like that because doing even small work, completing the small work just puts you out there like, okay, it doesn't matter if it's a $5,000 job. These contractors now see you and be like, oh, this guy is actually, he completed a job. Nobody's, complaining about him. So here's this quote. Here's this quote. I need this fire alarm done. And I get a lot of those emails because, like you said, it's so niche. It's so
Right.
small. There's not so many companies that's doing this and they
Man,
gotta fulfill those requirements. I'll take that.
bro, I,
I'll take
I had a bid. We were looking at a contract. It was, about 300 something thousand on a project, and
it.
fire alarm system was like 50. I was like, we ain't no, 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 I'm out of this one, man. Just for that? Yeah,
Yeah.
bro.
So 50 was probably on, let's say, on the smarts and parts side, because on
Yeah,
the fire alarm system, there's like multiple hands in it, right? You have
yeah,
your engineer who will design the system. He
right.
get anywhere between 10, $25,000, right? Then it's the engine, and then it's the electricians, which I'm finding out state by state, they are the
Right.
ones who actually put the system in. So they're the laborers, right? And then
Yes.
it's the fire alarm company coming in as the smarts and parts. So they would usually work with the engineer, supply the design, and also price the material and send a guy out there just to work with the electrician so they could put it in right. So that
Mm,
50,000 probably cover that. But usually how I do it, or a lot of times when they send an email or request a quote from me, these are not electricians. These are our general contractors. So they may not have an electrician.
yeah.
So then now I have the opportunity to bid the whole entire scope. Find
So
an
that brings me to my next question. All right. You teach this all over the nation.
I well, that's what I'm trying to do.
Okay. What were
That's
you,
I do
were
have a
you
training center that is more or less teaching them how to operate the fire alarm system,
mm,
and
okay.
I'm developing the other stuff. Absolutely.
So you're trying to get to the point where you are helping them get their certification.
Right, because enough people that go through it, because there's only one like national company that everyone know about, and that's like the National Training Center for fire alarm systems, and this is the one that everyone go through to get their certification. So if enough people go through my training once it's out there, and
Yeah.
then they start passing, and then they start putting these reviews, now
Mm-hmm.
I send it up to the state like, hey, listen, these guys is passing it, put me up there with the rest of them, so when they go through my course, they can actually get physical credit, real credit, and
Yeah,
keep.
I am in the same arena as you
Mhm.
because I do general contractor license all over the nation. And one of the things we're looking at right now is certifications for post-secondary education, right?
Mhm.
I mean, it's a process, but regardless of what, like you said, man, the market in both of them, the nationwide companies, there's very few
There
that
is.
actually can do it in every single state
Yep.
and is efficient. So that's something that I love to connect with you on because that's what we did. We built a platform for the trades. You get what
Mhm.
I'm saying? And that's
Mhm.
where I'm trying to connect with. That's why I follow your page too. I'm trying to connect with other people that have that same passion for their trade that
Mhm.
want to go show you how to get in the game.
Absolutely. That's
Yeah,
the way. That's really the way to get it. Actually,
absolutely, man. Listen, bro.
well, when it
Teach.
comes to the fire alarm license, is really specific to the state you're working in.
Right.
So, as a general contractor, which I'm just finding out now, I guess you can't. Well, I guess I did kind of know this because a lot of requests that I get be from people from the tri-state area or from other places, and they're still bidding on New York projects and actually getting New York projects and hiring
Mm-hmm.
New York subcontractors to do the work.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, yeah, but no, we only specific to the state.
Man, what's really crazy,
State.
it goes back to that training. When we train for commercial,
Right,
IBC, right?
right.
Most buildings, right, are going to need a fire smoke system. You get what I'm saying? I'm like, damn,
Absolutely, absolutely,
I,
absolutely,
I need to do smoke alarms. Nah, nah, I'm just joking.
absolutely. Another
Yeah.
good thing that New York City has, like I was trying to, I couldn't express all of it through the message. They only give you, you're limited with the characters.
Yep.
But if you're a GC or have one of the Wix trade, right? I'm outside of the Wix trade because I need to work with an electrician. So electrician, plumber, or HVAC, and also like a GC, a GC, but they could be specific to a painter, carpenter, or any of those other trades.
Okay.
They have programs, two programs, the MTA, and also this is the Metropolitan Transportation Authority for all the track work, for all the Port Authority track work, and wherever Port Authority is at, not even specific to New York, wherever the
Right.
track goes, that's where you can do work. But the New York City school construction, this is the department that builds all the schools, and it's like
Mm.
over 1,000 schools in New York City, and these contracts are $100 million contracts, public work, so prevailing wage work. So the mentor program, what it do is giving you the playing field to bid on these projects, but not the $100 million projects. They're showing you how to, find your contractors so that way you can know how much each contract is supposed to bid on a particular project. They give you small projects like auditorium retrofits, so you will have to know all the details within an auditorium. Like, you may need a fire alarm contractor because there's horns and
Mhm.
strobes in there. So you would have to play that role, and they're teaching you that. They're teaching you how to bid, and it's 25 people in that class, and there's a handful of jobs just for this class, and it just rotate between the 25 people. And these
Mm.
jobs is like fluctuate between 500 and $1 million. So it's like a 4-year program. And
What
it's
the?
specific. So you can focus just on that alone.
Yeah. So you try to get you a program like that,
Try to give me a program.
huh?
So what I do is I build relationships with electricians and
Yeah.
anyone else who could actually do prime work. So
Right.
that way they could just think about me when it comes to fire alarm or security.
Hey, absolutely. Oh, yeah, you do security too, bro. Come on now. Yeah,
Yeah,
lock it
yeah,
in, man.
yeah, yeah,
Man, yes,
yeah.
yes, because
I
it ain't it
appreciate
ain't
it.
the, it ain't your home security. It's the real security.
It's the real security.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah,
we
yeah. I
done
get it.
schools like Yeshiva University, the Attorney General's office. Yeah, we did some work. We did some work out there.
How many employees you got?
It's three of us actually.
That's great.
So, and
That's great.
is one is in Florida, one is virtual, and it's me and my wife. So she's doing the back end, and I'm still out there doing the work. And then how I get the work completed is I have an electrician, same size as me. He has 2 guys.
Yeah.
He's licensed, and we
Yeah.
just like that.
Yeah. He goes in, does all the wiring up.
Yep. Yep.
Listen,
Yep. And we
man,
bang it out.
You just make
Bang
sure
it out. We go bang it out, no matter how big it is. If I got to get there, I'm there.
So what I'm seeing, you got a program that it just adds another income stream to electricians.
Absolutely.
Like, come on, man. They add
Absolutely.
that to their repertoire as a revenue generator, man. They're gonna kill the game.
Yes, it is.
Oh yeah. How much is your coaching program?
I started the entire program is 25,000.
Okay, I was gonna say, yeah, it's gotta be a
Yeah.
bank. You gotta be serious.
Right,
Yeah.
right. Because I've been doing this for too long.
Yeah.
Low. So yeah,
Yeah.
it works.
Well, man, I definitely appreciate you bringing me on here too. And
Definitely.
I like the vibe of, hey, it's no conversation even before it. It's just like, let it flow. Because sometimes that first conversation has all the heat in it, right?
Yeah.
And then you try to recreate it. You get what I'm saying? It's like, well, it's all right. We can make it work. But yeah, man, unique, bro. So you've been doing a podcast too for 18 months?
Yeah, I started everything. So that's what Zoho actually links everything together. Then I have another personal assistant where she just do all my posting every day. So I'm usually every morning I get up early in the morning. I just record a batch, like 7 or 8 of them.
Yeah.
5 to 10-minute little episodes, and then I just get somebody to chop it up and then put it in a folder and they post it.
Bro. Yeah, you done already figured out the game. Yeah, bro. You done already figured out the game, man. How to, create systems behind it.
Yeah.
That's real. That's real, man. I love it, man. I mean, the content that you are creating is engaging and it educates. You know what I mean? So yeah, bro. Tip my hat again, bro.
I learned from them young ones, watching how they do it.
Yeah, I mean, social media is, I won't say it's a young man's game anymore, or the young people game anymore. It's just a way of life.
It's a way of life. Who's not afraid?
Yeah, bro. If you're not afraid to jump out there and put yourself out there, it still works. But man, the results, like, we coach, clients as well. Like, we got a government contractor, that's doing pretty damn good. He just launched his ebook and community and all of that. And I was like, bro, he came to me for a GC license. I said, listen, my man, you need to tell people how to do government contracting.
Yeah,
that's what you need to do.
It's specific.
Yeah. Forget a GC license, bro. And it changed the game, So I'm really, that's the gift for me is, I love technology. I love the social media, you know what I mean? So yeah, this is life now.
Now, when you say national, right? And you where are you from?
I'm from Kansas, I'm from Omaha, Nebraska, but I live in Kansas.
I got you.
Right, let's be clear, because I say,
So when you say nation, do you have to be licensed in all these other places to do?
No. To work, yes.
Okay.
But to train, no. Is that what you were asking?
All right, so no, because you was talking nationwide, so you're referring to the training aspect of it nationwide.
Yes.
Understood.
Yes.
Understood.
Yeah, we help every state. I'm not in California yet. I got a lot of inquiries, but any state with an open book exam, we cover. Yeah, and
you just gave me an idea because I do get a lot of DMs. People is asking me, how do I get my license in California or this place, that place? I'm like, I don't know. I'll do a quick Google search and screenshot and send it to them, but that'd be something to incorporate to like have right there.
For lead gen, if you want to go that deep, I would definitely provide that information. You get what I'm saying? And with technology now, it's pretty easy to kind of bring it into your realm so they can get an answer. And that's really as simple as creating an AI model that answer questions on your page. You get what I'm saying? So
man, you have no idea the setup. Yeah, I
have
a mean setup.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, that's what we do, man. I mean, to be able to do it, information is key, but the validity comes from people passing.
Yep.
So when you're teaching all over the nation, you still want to get results, like you said. When you got those reviews and people, really like those programs, that's the key for me. It ain't just, I want to make money. It ain't just about money though. It's about really helping people who are, look like us and don't look like us. I mean, even at a disadvantage.
Facts.
You know what I mean? Like, I just want to help people. That's it.
And that's the bottom line, because once you
Yep.
help, then the floodgates open from there. Like you said, it's not about the money. The passion is really in. I didn't have anyone showing me none of this when I was coming up.
Yeah.
And in this field, like I had a friend, his name is Mark Lewis. He used to always say, it's not enough chocolate chip in this cookie. So every cookie the company we worked with, there was always a few chocolate chips in.
Yeah, man.
Like that. So yeah, I do get a lot of that responses from this side of this field, teaching fire alarm, because it is predominantly white. It is.
Man, well, I look forward to even building on that, because I'm gonna tell you, man, education is key right now.
Yeah.
And a lot of people just don't know, the path to it. That's why you get a lot of questions. But once you show them, they see really how easy it is. Because once you know the steps, you just got to take the first one, then the second one, then the third one. You're gonna be good.
Yeah, and I think that is absolutely right.
And having somebody walk you through, I think that 25K is like well worth it when you're going to add possibly millions to your bottom line. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Depending on the size of your company.
Absolutely. Who can, because that's to be honest, and that's actually like the new aspect, because that's all digital, right? So I'm doing the real installs, pulling the wire and stuff like that, and in the real life, I want to say now I'm doing this digital product is actually a whole other business. So yeah, I will need a lot more hands on this particular side, because you're reaching many instead of me trying to solve and send out proposals and close one deal at a time.
Trust me, bro. I was beating myself up. I used to work in it. I mean, I had employees. I done failed at every level of it when it comes down to construction of it, right? Success is there, but there's some struggles too, right? Managing people. Yep. And I tell you, man, where I'm at now is I don't want to do anything on the job, and I got people calling like, why you won't give me a bid? I just don't want to do it. I really just want to teach. You know what I mean? Maybe, build some personal stuff and, those projects, but I don't want to do no customers like that. I don't want to go out there, because as an owner, something happened. I got to get out there and do it.
You're fully responsible.
You get what I'm saying? I can't say, nah.
Yeah, man. You got to do that. Yeah. No, I do. I that is the passion for me as well. And just trying to get somebody else to learn the business side. Like if I could bring a partner in to do the fire alarm side, and I would love to go full time.
Well, you said it. You put it out there, and that energy, attracts what you want. So you can make that happen ASAP. You know that. Yeah. It's just doing it.
Right.
But yeah, man, super awesome, bro. What's I don't even know your name. Say the name.
My name is Anthony.
Anthony, all right.
Yeah.
Perfect, bro.
That's the government. That's the government.
Hey, man, it is what it is. And so, how many episodes do you actually do on this platform?
Oh, so this year I started once a day.
Once a day?
Yeah. So
you do this once a day?
Yeah, like I said, when I wake up, I batch like 6 or 7 of them, maybe 14 to be honest with you. It really don't take long to do it. I can all right, so this is how I do it. I'm not gonna even hold you. This is how I do it. So I use ChatGPT, right? I voice note whatever the idea I have. I'll go talk to it about whatever situation I have, and I have that just put it in a concise format so that way I'm not rambling. And I just do that multiple times, and I print that stuff out and I just read it.
Hold up. Oh, you saying you record? I was saying, okay, so you do the individual thing and you got guests.
Right. Yeah, well,
bro.
No, I'm starting to bring all of that. I'm actually starting to incorporate all of this good new stuff. But no, from the beginning it was all just me.
Yeah. Now it goes back to the videos I'm watching.
Right.
I get it. Yeah. Okay.
Right. So I create YouTube video, and everything is different regardless of the platform. I don't create the same thing, shorts, pod to YouTube. Everything is pretty much all different.
Yep.
Yeah, I put the form out to help technicians program the panel and troubleshoot.
Thanks for the idea, man. I just need to get busy. I need to get busy, bro. I'm even though we be having our days mapped out and got content coming up automatically, I'm just like, there's a next level to content, and the more content you do, the better it is.
The better it is, and the better. I listen to Alex Hormozy and all these other gurus and whatnot talking about you got to output.
Yeah.
And it took me a long time to really understand like what they meant by content and how
Mhm.
to do it and how to structure it and everything like that. And I
Yeah.
get friends coming and be like, "Yo, I love your commercials." I be like, those are not
They're not
commercials.
commercials, bro. Yeah.
I appreciate that because the way you see it, you take it as a commercial, so that means I'm doing something right.
Yeah.
That means I'm doing
Absolutely.
something right. But
Yeah.
once you learn, it's just a formula that I just repeat, put different shit on top of it, really.
Man, you named the guru, Alex Hermosi. I actually
Mhm.
learned from a guy who knew Alex Hermosi. And I ain't on his level. I won't even talk about his bag, but it was a client that we were remodeling his house. And
Wow.
they've been doing it for like 3 years, bro. And I mean, 600 they were doing that month. And then they got all the way to 1 million a month, teaching people how
Mm.
to sell digital products. So, I got a chance to see it firsthand. And I'm like, shit, bro, I got to get a piece of that.
It is. It's not hard. It's not
Damn
hard.
this building.
It's not hard. You just gotta have. It's a hustler's mentality, right?
Yeah.
You get your product, you sell it all, and you reinvest everything back into it. So they spend a lot of money on ads. So if you could spend as much as you can on ads or a lot of money on ads, it's easy to get the reach. And then you just
Mm,
follow the formula that you put inside your videos and you have the back end. People are
yeah.
you'll make your $37, is $39, the 47s, the 450s.
Right.
Those sell like
So
crazy.
so you believe in paying for the advertisements?
Hell yeah.
Mm,
So think of it like this, right? On any platform that you're actually posting content on,
mhm.
they want you to spend money in order for you
Abs-
to get in front of more people. So if you
Absolutely.
want to make more money, you have to find a newer audience. Now, the only platform that actually interact with more strangers is TikTok. Facebook,
Abs-
Instagram is usually family, friends, and people you went to school with. You have to reconstruct your algorithm for those things. And YouTube is a little bit different because that's more, it's not, I don't want to call it the same as the social media platform as those other three because that's a little bit different. People go there for different reasons. They go
mm,
there because they want you, right? But TikTok is going there for just entertainment, whatever the funny thing is at that moment. Or they're not going
mm,
there saying, yeah, I want to learn fire alarm. They're going to YouTube to say, I want to learn fire alarm. But
right.
when we come past fire alarm, I have to do it in a way that these other people are doing it to get them to stop. So they'd be like,
Mm,
damn, I didn't even know I wanted to learn fire alarm. Now,
right.
now they coming in. So you just got to follow the format. I
But
mean, you have to spend money, man. You have to.
huh?
You have to create a budget. You making, I don't know, $4,000 a month. You got to put $400, $800 to run an ads.
I like it.
This is gonna help
I don't run ads. I'm gonna be
you.
honest.
I just,
And,
I don't.
but no, I will. I
This is
will.
how
That's a
this
whole
is the
nother.
thing.
That's a whole nother beast.
It's about understanding because you don't want to just spend a lot of money on ads, right?
Yeah.
So the ad game is like this. And I'm gonna try to break it down as concise or as short as possible. You want to have the beginning of your ads, you want to have outreach, right? This
Hmm.
is your cold outreach. This is always going to be running, getting leads, yada, 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 right? And if you
Hmm.
have product, program, service, or whatever it is, you want to run your other ads. So now you have an ad set. Let's say now I want to sell, okay, I'm going to be selling or advertising a floodlight camera for home security. I
Hmm.
have a digital print, static print with the floodlight, with the words and everything on it. I'll find someone that's doing good, tell chat to make something similar with my image, right? I'll do that. Then the next ad set will be like an explainer video. The next ad set after that will be another video demonstrating the product as well. So I'll have those three ad sets in one type of ad group, and then I'll put as much money as I can behind it. Tell it to find these homeowners or whatever, whatever, whatever. Let it run for
Hmm.
7 days and then see what happens. If it don't work, then you do it differently after.
Yeah. But then they walk through that step. They see the first one, then the second one, then the third one.
But
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
it's like posting. It's like posting. It's
Yeah.
just like posting. But
Oh
you got
yeah.
to create you got to create, and creating an ad is a little bit different than creating a piece of content, right? You would
Right.
definitely send them to a place, but you're gonna frame it totally different. You're gonna start off probably with a question, and then you're gonna give them something short, real quick, and then you're gonna tell them where they need to go.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I guess this happened for a reason. I'm debating. I mean,
Just try it. Just
yeah,
put a little
uh,
buckets behind it.
when I used to do my class in person, that's what I did. I used to pay for the advertisement, local base and all that, with the market being, I mean, of course, I know my hot markets. I just haven't decided yet. You know what I mean? Because hey, man, I get leads every day just from doing posts. You know what I
You
mean? Like posts
you
posts from a month ago still bring leads. You get what I'm saying?
and
So
you can get a whole lot more. It depends on. Listen, it really depends on what the goal, what your goals are, right? So
right.
to make $1 million net, right, you need $180,000 per month, right?
Mm.
That's not going to work on just organic ads or
Yeah, yeah.
organic leads. That's not going to work. So you have to,
At all.
right? You have to find a system or a way that's going to get you the amount of people that you need to get in front of, so you can close the amount of people you need to close on a monthly basis.
It's a numbers game.
That's it. That's all it is, yo.
Yeah, yeah. So that goes right back to Alex Hormozy, to
That's all it is, yo.
what's my other Myron Golden.
Myron
Yeah, I mean, it's a
Golden.
number game,
They
man.
all, yo, they all are doing the same thing. They're all saying the same thing within their niche or whatever they're talking about, right? You all go, they say what they say, create the ads, and put money behind it, send you to a page, that long funnel page
Yeah,
for
yeah,
have
yeah, absolutely.
30-minute talking
Yep,
situation,
yep, yep, yep.
proof, some other stuff, same shit,
Yeah.
same shit. And then it's a system that'll get you in. Once you pay, then you're gonna get the email. Now you have
Hmm.
access to whatever you bought.
All the automations.
It's
Yeah.
easy. It's
Okay.
easy.
Thanks, bro. Hey, look, man, God bless me today, baby. We just launched our app. Long story short,
I seen that. That's fire. Yep.
yeah, yeah, bro. Developed it myself. So
What? That's
I'm
up.
an app builder. I'm insane right now. I'm losing
That's
sleep.
up.
You see the gray hairs, bro. That ain't construction, bro. That's
We
building
did. We
apps.
both did, brother. We both did.
But yeah, my learning platform, the Study Buddy Pro app, that's man, it's amazing what you can do when you put your mind to it, right? But I am ready to. I got a product that I know should be advertised. You get what I'm saying? Versus, we do coaching packages and all that, which is great. But some people just want to get a product, right? And get in it and use it. And I'm like, damn, I'm finally there. It's working. We're done with beta testing. We constantly adding features and stuff. But I'm like, the response is great. Let's do it. So I'm figuring out my next marketing this week. And long story short, I do want to say this: when you do decide to do your education part, man, come check me out, bro. I got a platform that if you gonna teach them, it's dope, bro. That's all I'm gonna say. And it's built by a contractor. So education, teaching. I mean, I've been teaching for a decade or so. I tell you, I think I got it down, man. There ain't a platform out there that can deal with this.
No, I got you. No, we definitely
Yeah.
gonna link. This is definitely the link right here. I want to get back to your app though, right? So
Okay.
I seen that. So this is the study buddy to help. Obviously, if I'm taking this to give me quick little references, quick tests, so that way I can keep my mind sharp when I go take this test.
Bigger than that.
Bigger.
So for my program, right, I teach a 5-step method on how to find answers in a code book, because I believe your book is an open book exam too.
It is.
Yeah, so any open book exam, because we'll expand to electricians and plumbers and all of that. But Study Buddy Pro is where you are able to, in one place, break a question down. And I mean, like from studying a word with videos and everything as a resource to like literally, how do I get what this question is asking, go in my book and find it by using the index, table of contents, and definitions.
Wow.
Right? It's all the same. It don't matter what trade it is. I just teach general contracting.
Understood.
Right? And then from there, it's the curriculum. It's like, we got a program where some of our students got 24 books. How do you study 24 books? Well, we just built the weight system, right? So it's like, okay, you got 25 questions out of just this category. So here's the books we're going to start with. You get what I'm saying? But we can't read them. You can't read these. There's no damn way you're going to read these books. Yeah, bro. So we go from, and I tell anybody the game is, you highlight the book. When you're highlighting, you read it. You make sure you understand it. If you don't, you look it up. That's highlighting first. And then you go back and quiz just on that book, right? So I got 18 lessons in just our commercial book, right? Which is the IBC, 18 lessons. So you're going to touch every part, because once I get you familiar on how to navigate it, bro, it ain't even, and then you gonna know what the hell you talking about.
Right.
So you'll be able to find it. So that's what the app does. But it's also a community, because if, for me, or whatever license you're getting, it will basically link you with other people who are getting the same license. So you can video chat, you can message. We do challenges, bro. We just started challenges last week. I got to tell you this and then I'm done. Last week we started challenges, because my biggest thing, I had a student I was coaching. Actually, he failed the test by 1.8%. Okay. But he told me something. He said, Coach Kev, I really think, it's like sports. You practice, you scrimmage, and then you go in the game. And I was like, ooh. I said, but we ain't been scrimmaging. We've been practicing and then going straight to the game.
Right.
Bro, I done built the whole scrimmage to where we do challenges. So we got class Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, 7 p.m. Central Time. Man, the students came in here, my top students. You get 10 questions, 3 minutes, right? And it's all in the app, built into the app. First place get points, second place get points. We can give out prizes, all that. That 3 minutes of question killed them, bro. My best student the first time got 5 out of 10. No, I think he did 5. No, yeah, he probably did 5 out of 10. Some people didn't answer one question.
Wow.
I was like, hold up, but y'all been in class screaming out answers. Oh, it's like this. And I said, hold on, what happened when the pressure got on you? And that's what we're doing in the community. We're making it. Yeah, bro. It's really about, a lot of times people feel like they're on their own when they're learning, no matter what they're doing, right? You go in these programs and they're talking to you and not with you.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? So in our program with the Study Buddy Pro, it's all about having someone to connect to. You get what I'm saying? So you can see the classes, you can do all that, but you can reach out to people too. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's what the app is, bro.
You got a website for that?
StudyBuddyPro.app. StudyBuddyPro.app, bro. And we will expand as our instructors come, because you'll see an instructor panel is like for you. It's like, bro, we're already bringing the people here, right? So why are we not all coming together and you putting your program on here, you putting your program on here, right? Because that's all we need is a one-stop shop.
Right.
Everybody wins.
That's a fact. That's a fact. But, no, that sounds good. And you could position it very well. Like, oh, you got it. I got the minds already going.
What the real description of the Study Buddy Pro is it's a workforce platform. So, for, again, post-secondary, any certifications for professionals, this is where you go. All right. So your OSHAs, everything you can think of. And so for all of the people who retire, they can come, or if you graduate, you can come back as a mentor, right? And you can book, mentor meetings based on location or certifications or whatever it is. So that's what it is, bro.
I'm gonna have to check that out.
Oh, listen, you'll have a link and a promo code, man. ASA.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to check that out. I need to see what's going on with that. Yeah, that sounds very, very interesting. Definitely.
Yeah, but really on the back end of it, I had to realize what my gifts were. I love construction. Trust me, I love building. I don't like physically building, but I like seeing that process, project management. But I learned that apps are the same way. You got to have systems, right? And so building these apps, now my mind's going crazy, because I can look at your business and be like, okay, well, shoot, okay, CRM system. Oh, you using how many different apps, man? We can put that all in one. And you get what I'm saying?
I do, because that's funny you mentioned that, because I do want to get in that game as far as building out more intellectual property for the business, right? So when it's time to step away, you have all of these tools and assets to make it more valuable.
Yeah, bro. With the way it is now, see, the social media is great, but now that with the AI and all that stuff, I will say it's, don't get tricked into that vibe coding and shit like that. I mean, you get a great MVP, a great look at it, and I started that way. But when they locked me in, and I was like, hold up, this motherfucker don't work. I'm trying to do complex, not simple. See what I'm saying? If you want to do simple, you one track, you know what I mean? One thing it does, you can create that in 5 minutes. But if you trying to do, all these complexities in one, and man, no, hell no, bro. You got to know how to develop. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So I taught myself.
Wow. Because I
Yeah.
do want to have a platform. So the struggles I had coming up and doing bidding for inspections, right? So you'll
Yep.
have a fire alarm system in the building with all these smokes and all these points,
Mm-hmm.
and they'll ask for a price, and I'm like, damn, it's a big system. I don't know. So I even developed a calculator where I could put this many smokes, it'll take this amount of time, and it give you
Yeah.
a total time. So
Yeah.
tools like that will help fire alarm companies. There's no tools out there that will help you bid that portion of the job accurately.
Bro.
I think
And
they freestyle their numbers.
yeah, and here's the fear though, but which is great for us, but for your situation, I'm just using it as an example. You got a great idea.
Mhm.
It will work for you, right? But you got to get it. If you're building it for yourself, how much is it worth? If you're
Mhm.
building it for others, you can get a nice return. And so it brings in the other part. I mean, we charge like 25,000 to do an app, and I'm sitting here and I'm talking to a guy. He's like, I'm going to build it for myself. I said, but you about to spend that money to build it for yourself? You can go on social media and basically you get all that money back tenfold, because if it works for you, it'll work for other people.
Yeah,
You
that
know
is
what I
true.
mean? So that's the way I approach it. You know what I mean? As far as trying to build these modules, but that's the way of the world now. You can create a solution for your own business at a fraction of the cost it would have cost before, because before it would have cost you 100,000.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah,
So yeah, bro, it's serious.
definitely.
Yeah, it's serious, man. I love
Wow.
it.
Yeah, this is good. This is good right here, my brother. Yeah, this is good right here. I appreciate it.
Yeah, bro. Yeah,
This is
man.
this is the only time really, because the rest of the week is gonna be real busy for me. I got a lot of shit going on for the rest of the week, and then the kids is everything's
Here,
going busy.
I
Yeah,
know. Yeah, I like that you moved it to today, but with being an entrepreneur, you got your flexibility.
right.
But you got your priorities too. So yeah, man, I've been scheduling all my coaching sessions, and like I say, trying to map out what our next steps are. You know what I mean? But ultimately, I would never pass on an opportunity to connect with a brother of mine. You get what I'm saying?
Right. This is a
Because
good connection.
yeah, that's what it's all about, man. That's what it's all about, man. That's how you advance, and God's gonna bless us for helping others.
That's a
You
fact,
know?
man. We just
Yeah,
got to figure out how we're gonna do it. I'm definitely interested in putting. I could definitely put my course on your platform.
yeah,
Actually, so this is another thing. So in New York State, what I'm trying to do, I just sent it up to them actually. I sent the application to be an instructor, and
yeah,
they gave me that. And now I just sent the course up to so I can actually teach people to really get their fire alarm license.
yeah.
So forming a business, really getting your license, and then everything else the program offers. This is like really gonna be the one-stop shop for a fire alarm guy.
And when you're able to, so we got a problem in education, and our motto is where you're at. What you're doing is where
Mm-hmm.
we're positioned to do now, because post-secondary education, I keep using that, but being able to go into these state facilities, right, and say, hey, look, or for the locals, we can do this, supporting trades. We can do apprenticeships. We can do, whatever it is education wise, but virtually. We don't got to take up resources, right? Get a building and do all that, because the employers gonna teach you the hands-on part. Or
Mm-hmm.
if you're doing, fire alarm systems, of course, you probably are going to have to do some of the things hands-on, but we'll do a workshop. We'll do a workshop here, but you still got to understand theory.
Yep.
You still
Yep.
got to
You
understand
gotta have
theory.
both sides. Absolutely.
So
Absolutely.
when we handle that, bro, you're gonna be able to expand it, like you say, across the United States, man. A whole class right there in that room, right there where you at. Look like you play music too, man. I'm
I
seeing you.
do. I do.
Yeah, peeped it, man.
Spend time. I
Yeah,
purge my mind of everything else, and
I
yeah, I
know.
just go
I,
silent.
are you an artist? Or are you just a
Nah,
musician?
nah,
What?
nah. I'm not a rapper, man. I can't see
No,
myself.
not rapping.
Nah, I just what what I can do, all right, so this is where what I would like to do, right, is just engineer music, right? But I
Mm-hmm.
make beats, and I just take songs, make them sound real nice, and then I could actually help people put their whole shit together. Like if
What
they,
what
yeah,
job?
oh, hip hop, yeah, straight up rap
Oh,
music, yeah,
okay.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
I'm on
I ain't singing
Spotify.
love songs.
Yeah, 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 yeah. I get it. I get it. So my prior life, I was in the music. I'm on Spotify and all that stuff too.
Nice.
But that lifestyle is what I just had to get out of.
No,
You know,
yeah,
yeah, yeah, yeah. I got to. And I don't want to take this call and make it any longer, but I got a background that to be here is a blessing. You feel what I'm saying? But music
absolutely.
was my life, man.
Yeah, that's my escape. So I still have friends who they rap and whatnot. So what I'll do is I'll send some beats.
Yeah,
They like it, they like it, they don't. But
yeah,
really this is like my purge time, really. Just to
yeah.
get from everybody and just go dark, really.
Man, look, I like to check some beats out, man. It might inspire me to come out of retirement, man.
Oh yeah, we keep it street, son. We keep it street. It's all good.
Hey,
Hard music.
yeah, man. I love it. I love it, bro. Well, what's your plan for the rest of the day?
I'm chilling, man. That's it. The wife. It snowed out here like crazy, so we
What?
ain't going nowhere. Yeah, we got a lot of snow this weekend, so we chilling. We go upstairs with the wife and the kids, and that's it.
Man, look, enjoy that day off, man.
That's a
Enjoy
fact.
it.
Cause
I,
tomorrow's it's all over again tomorrow.
soon as the alarm go off,
Word,
yeah,
word.
bro. Loving it, bro.
Yo,
Loving
Kev,
it,
it was
man.
this was I appreciate this, man. Hey, listen, you're gonna get a bunch of likes from me.
Well, same thing, man. I'm gonna continue to follow the page, man. Like I say, when I seen it, it was super unique. It's in its own genre. You don't see this. You get what I'm saying? Unless it's a different face on it. You get what I'm saying?
Right,
And
right,
like, bro, I whatever help I can do, you know
right.
what I mean? You just say the word, bro. Cause
This is
man,
already dope. This is
yeah,
already it.
yeah, yeah. This is. I can see great things, bro.
I appreciate you, brother. You have a good day. All right.
All right, man. Appreciate it, Anthony, man. And I got your number locked in too.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
yeah, bro. Let's chat in the near future.
I got you, bro. Be safe.
All right, bro. Later.